what's going to happen here now. Usos are setting up for something. Are we going to get stereo? Yes, we are. Stereo dives over the top rope. Usos on fire. Wiping out Mutiny, but you knew it. You had to know it was coming. The numbers for Mutiny again, and Breaker is just absolutely vicious from the unpredictable badass Bron Breaker. That was an insane power slam into the stairs, and we are in trouble now. We are in big trouble now. You see Jay, he's tapping out, and it looks like, hey, what? The Tribal Chief's here with the spear out of nowhere. Ooh, look at this for a stare down. What's Sammy gonna do here? We know his affinity towards Reigns. Nice shot from Big Jim to the jaw of Bron Breakker, who didn't see it coming again, and it's one and done for Bron Breakker. But what does Sami Zayn do here? He's trying to make a deal. Are the Usos going to go for it? We've got the OG Bloodline. No, they're not going to go for it. Big Superman punch. Double super kick from the Usos, and this is it. It's 1, 2, 3, and with the help of the Tribal Chief, we are successful against Mutiny. The head of the table is back. The Rock didn't answer the call, but the Tribal Chief did. And if this, the Usos and Roman Reigns, the OG Bloodline, are reunited once more, this is done for Mutiny. It is over. Cut those ones to the sky to end this episode. Thanks so much for watching, guys. There is plenty more where this come from, and gain control of this match once more. Into the buckles goes Bailey. Huge clothesline from Cargill, who says let's use the whirlwind splash. We hit it successfully. Jake Lee's out the ring, and we are about ready to bring these Mutiny titles back. But wait, Chad Powell, what are you doing? Chad, no. Bailey with the roller. No, that's a fast count. What is Pat doing? What on earth is happening right now? What's going on? Oh, Punk, you son of a... He's outsmarted us again here, CM Punk. But what he's done is left Lexis in the ring by himself, and he doesn't want to be there. Lexis does not want to be there. We have just been absolutely done out of those Mutiny titles, and now all the pieces are in play. Bailey wants to go and help her tag partners. Punk said no, and we are just going to play some tennis with the head of Lexis King as Punk and Bailey and friggin' snaky Chad Patton look on. This does not look good for Lexis King. He is absolutely, oh my God, just bounced off the floor on the outside of the ring. And now, like I said, all the pieces are on the board. Punk certainly knows that we are all on the same team now. As a team, we need to collectively try and keep everyone as fresh as possible, because you heard it. This is the go-home SmackDown before Survivor Series. Nobody can come in now to save Bron Breakker. The roll-up gets it done, and Team WWE picks up a huge win heading into Survivor Series. We look good in that, and we're going to have to look even better, because you know Punk's going to have tricks at Survivor Series. You just know it. But for now, for tonight, we are heading into Survivor Series with huge momentum. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Make sure... Boom. And boom again in the corner. It doesn't matter where we hit him, as long as we're hitting him. Listen to this crowd here. They have come alive in this one. And now, maybe the end of Survivor Series and the end of this Mutiny, as we double A CM Punk onto that broken up chair. That's got to be it surely, but Frankie wants to put the finishing touches to this one. Oh, is this going to be on the chair? Also, Pedigree on the chair, and that is it for Punk. That is it. Wait, what? One. Oh, Bailey's back in. We shouldn't have wasted time with the Pedigree, and now they're just... I was going to say they're going to start the assault, they're going to start the mugging. Frankie is going to be thankful that Ms. Williams is out here, and she's not only out here, she's with a chair. That camera angle there made me think who's going to hit her in the back, but thankfully nobody did, and now this thing is evened up. And what? No. 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 What's she doing? We're gonna continue on as Frankie here. What have I just witnessed?
You should have seen this coming!
What? No. Not at Survivor Series as well. Up into the GTS. But the bigger picture here is, are we witnessing the end of WWE here? Why? Son of a... I don't know what to say right now. I am in genuine shock at what we have just witnessed. Welcome on back to Into Wrestling, guys. We have another episode of WWE 2K25 My Rise for you today, and we are off the back of the biggest, in my opinion, Survivor Series screwjob. We are back off the back of the biggest betrayal I have ever witnessed in a WWE game, point blank period. And what makes this betrayal worse is the fact that not only is it personal, but it has handed control of WWE to Mutiny. And now the question has to be asked, what on earth are we in for now? Well, that question will be asked very shortly, but before we get to that, I would just like to thank you all so much for being here. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoy what you see today. Subscribe to the channel because there is plenty more content to come your way. And if you turn the notifications on as well, you won't miss any of that. But I've taken up too much of the time waffling. Let us see what is about to happen now. Mutiny have grabbed control of the WWE.
What I did tonight in the ring, taking a stand for myself, since I had a trait, certain breakup, I'm glad we saw. If we had, you would have never expected anything I had done to rescue you. When I agreed to have a little and said I was looking for that. I was looking to finally and get to someone who always asks first. What CM Punk, the chance to the waited first, his grabbers, and anyone too stubborn to see the light of change coming to this industry. So, to my ex, let me be clear. If I had known what was ahead of me all those years ago, I would have left you in the rain on our first date at that taco truck. I should have never stuck it out. But now that I see clearly, I'm with people who actually care about me and my future. I'm the one standing tall, not letting you make decisions for me anymore. And you lost everything.
Thanks for making the time to come in today. I know I'm not even a part of WWE anymore, so I appreciate you bringing me in. Although, if I'm being honest, I hope to hear from you sooner, especially since I've been reaching out ever since Survivor Series.
To say things have been complicated would be an understatement. I'm sure you've been following on social media.
It's hard to avert your eyes from a dumpster fire.
Good. Then you know Mutiny's taken over Raw and SmackDown and put their people in charge of everything.
Ah, there it is.
What?
You've lost control. You called an uprising best for business because you thought you could control them, and now they're in charge. Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton, they were all convinced you were secretly running Mutiny. I know it turns out you weren't, but you could not have done a better job helping them if you were.
Listen, this isn't about me. This is about the future of this company. Mutiny has put everything at risk. We're supposed to be on the road to WrestleMania, and they've decided to cancel the Royal Rumble. Why bother when CM Punk has probably already decided he's main eventing? Mutiny is dismantling everything, and they're showing no signs of stopping.
I think you're forgetting that I don't go here anymore. As much as I want to stop Mutiny and get my revenge, unless you have a new WWE contract for me, seems like your mess to solve.
I can't give you a new WWE contract.
Then why am I here?
Mutiny has my hands tied. And as much as the board would love to see you teach Punk and your former partner a lesson, you'd need an army to take them on. With the kind of chokehold they have on the company right now, it would be damn near impossible for you to get anyone on the current roster to help you.
Great. So we're just here to talk about how you've given up?
Oh, I haven't given up. And I don't think you have either. Like I said, I don't think anyone on the current roster can help you.
Ah, there's the old cerebral assassin.
Yeah, he's still in there when I need him. But I can also be pretty bold. Just like you. I think you can use that to your advantage. It's your call who to recruit to your army.
Interesting. I know you said no one on the current roster can help, but... I've got an idea that's a little out of the box. An army that's uniquely qualified for this endgame scenario that no one on Mutiny will see coming.
Good. Then I'll leave you to it.
Whoa. It's like stepping into some sort of trippy alternate dimension. Thanks, LJ.
Right? With our tech, we can do lots of crazy things in 2K games. Really anything the writers come up with. And trust me, they come up with some doozies.
Really cool that with your busy WWE schedule, you still make time to come here every year and do mocap for the game. I don't see every former WWE champion here.
Ever since I got roped into capturing some of my Aunt Justine's moves back in 23, I've been into it.
There are more former and future WWE champions here than a lot of people think. But you're not a lot of people, are you?
Hey, Buzz.
LJ. I find it hard to believe that an ousted WWE superstar made their way to Petaluma, California for a tech demo.
I did not. It's possible I have an agenda.
And it's possible you heard about a group of superstars who do mocap for the video game and share a largely unspoken connection?
Guilty as charged. I wanted to talk to you about...
Listen, I do have a feeling we all have a fair amount in common, but we've got to get changed in ROM in. You'll have your chance to talk to everyone soon.
Hey, you two seem familiar, but I'm not sure if I could place you.
We totally should have added make sure people remember who we are to the list, Red.
We can't add absolutely every little thing to the list, Trey.
Okay, but somehow there was still room for the Crybaby match on it?
You're still mad about that?
Yes, I'm still mad about that. Who wants to lose to X-Pac and be forced to wear a diaper?
Hi, sorry. I'm Red, and this is Trey. You've probably picked up on this, but in addition to being very talented wrestlers in our own right, we're also childhood best friends, who sometimes tend to squabble about things that could be left in the past.
I'll only leave them in the past because of how bright the future's looking. This is actually going to be a pretty big year for us. See, we've got this list that we made when we started. Stuff that we wanted to accomplish in the business. One of them is to be on the cover of a WWE 2K game. And I've got a feeling that this year, 2K25 is going to be our year.
Actually, you might be right.
See? This is the kind of positivity I like to hear. The kind of thinking that gets me through hard times when things aren't going our way. Like when you show up to a venue to wrestle, win your match with skill and determination, and then get kicked in the groin by a giant sunglass-wearing rib.
Wait, did that actually happen?
As much as WWE would prefer to forget Ribby, yes. Yes, it did.
Hey, for what it's worth, I still think you're cool. To be honest, Trey and I are used to the haters. Hang around here and you might see what I mean. For example, not always easy to work on a game these days with the internet chatter. Lots of things can happen beyond your control. But everyone's entitled to their opinion. And Trey and I have come a long way in, let's say, the past 5 years or so since, I don't know, 2020? Everyone messes up sometimes, right? Even sometimes in big ways, like maybe, totally hypothetically, even hiding someone's birth parents' deaths from them?
What?
This feels like something you guys should deal with in the future.
All I'm saying is that people can grow. Even Trey and me. We're gonna be in the Hall of Fame someday. Anyway, happy to have you here.
Hey, the Dark Horse and the Captain? I was following your rise through WWE last year so closely. Like when you won the Undisputed Championship after Roman Reigns vacated it.
Ha. It's been a minute since that SummerSlam tournament. Honestly, sometimes even feels like years. Or another life.
And you had an insane journey of unleashing your full potential in WWE before becoming Women's World Champion.
I'm multifaceted, but you can call me Cap.
If that's okay, just don't soul siphon me. Are you still doing that?
No promises.
What's crazy is that last year I felt so connected to both of you, like I was walking in your shoes. I should apologize for not keeping up with your stories as much lately. And it's weird that I haven't seen you around backstage at WWE. And you haven't even been a part of this whole mutiny thing.
No apology necessary. The two of us are fine. We're both still in WWE, doing the work, living our lives, looking for the next big challenge.
So what is the next big challenge for you? After you beat Roman, I wondered what happened next. And after you won the title at WrestleMania, Cap, I wanted to see more.
But isn't that kind of up to the WWE Universe to decide?
What do you mean?
I like to think that what we show them is only the beginning, their rise. And maybe where we leave off, there's an opportunity for our fans to take our stories and make them into what they want it to be. Write their own next chapter.
You get what we're saying, right?
Who are you talking to?
He's still in it, Horse. He doesn't see him yet.
Oh, right. I'll explain later. Depending on what happens with Mutiny, that is. WWE might not survive this. And I'm thinking this particular challenge may be a little more difficult than most if we're getting this meta about it. Might actually have the chance to fail this year.
You never know. Players say they want that as an option every year, and I don't know if they realize what they're asking for. Sorry, we've gone on a tangent. Welcome to MoCap. We're happy to have you. Believe me, you'll fit right in.
Oh man,
I'm in hot water with the director. We're so far behind schedule.
I think I recognize you. You're the Lock, right?
I tried so hard to drop that name, but I guess it's sticking with me.
Sorry.
It's okay. By now, I've embraced it.
Why is the director mad at you for being behind schedule?
I convinced her to let me mocap a version of my classic safe entrance, but I needed 16 takes to get it perfect. Sorry, I thought you wanted a great game, 2K. My B.
You asked to capture your safe entrance? I thought you hated when WWE forced you into that. I thought you hated the whole thing. The entrance, the attire, the chain necklace.
At the time, I did. But now I have a soft spot for it. That entrance and gear was a good visual representation of the shackles of the system, and actually set me up to be able to break free. I didn't like not being able to choose my own stuff, but despite how dumb it seemed, it served a purpose in my rise.
My rise?
Yeah, my career, my rise through WWE. What did you think I was talking about? Anyway, if I wanted to call my own shots, I could always just go play around with another mode. There's so many modes out there.
Modes?
Yeah, modes. Forms of expression. They're actually really big on you playing around with different personas in WWE.
You're giving me quite the tutorial.
Well, we are behind schedule. Better suit up.
You want me to suit up? Why?
I'm gonna guess you're here because you need something from us. I've been in the game long enough to know that if you do the thing that helps us, suiting up for mocap, then we in turn help you. It's called a quest.
You've been in the game?
Yeah, worked here at the mocap studio that makes the game. It feels like we keep having the same misunderstanding.
I really don't know anymore.
Go get changed in the funny suit with the little dots on it. Buzz and LJ are shooting first. They're putting intergender matches in the game this year. About time, right? If you join them in making a triple threat, it'll speed up the capture process. You can explain what you want to the whole group before we start shooting.
This is a true nostalgia trip here. My rise I did off camera with the Lock, but talking to him, talking to the Dark Horse and the captain from last year, of course, is a real trip. And for the ones before that, Red and Trey, LJ, and the others that was there, well, I have to thank the one and only Chris Danger for that. That's where I know those guys from. But when Triple H gave us this choice of doing Legends, of doing these here, and doing the current, I think it was, Superstars, then there was only this choice to make, really. But I didn't expect us to be here in mocap with Buzz, of course. LJ in the ring. We've got the captain shoot in the mouth off on the outside of the ring. Like, what on earth is going on here? I think the Lock's down to the left, just watching on the outside. We've got to win this match, of course, to get all of these to try and face Mutiny with us. How good they're gonna be against Mutiny, that's now in complete control, is another thing altogether. But this match has been surprisingly more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But then we do, of course, have some ring rust. You saw us talking to Triple H. And I think in that little sequence with Triple H, that under the radar meeting, if you want to call it that, we were equal parts professional and angry. And I think that given everything that's gone down, and the fact is it seems that we were fired as well after Survivor Series, probably by Punk, all truth be told, I think we were well in our rights to give at least one angry answer and outburst to Triple H, given, like I say, all that we've been through. But here we go now, double A spine buster, and surely that is going to be enough. However, we have to hit Buzz with a finisher, which is going to be difficult. It seems at the moment. Big knees there from to the midsection, sorry, I should say. And at the moment, this match, like I say, has been way more difficult than I thought. We maybe have been able to have caught Buzz with the pedigree while LJ was on the outside of the ring, but I just felt like she was going to get back in and break up the pin anyway.
You guys do one movie and buddy cop TV pilot, and suddenly you're industry pros.
The faster we get this, the faster we can wrap.
Good point.
And there is the cap again.
What does this battle mean to you?
Boom! Big neck breaker. But now Buzz comes in, tries the cheap shot on us, and we kick out at 1. We've got LJ in trouble, but Buzz has took over, and that's the awkward part of this. We've got the finisher on him now, so now we can just finish the match off. But LJ too quick there. We need to get her out the way before Buzz is able to wake up, and that should be it there. Hook the leg, the outside leg. Ref's finally in position, and she's back in already. What?
Imagine you're
What?
facing one of
How?
those white suit wearing associate producer.
And now we catch a forearm that just collapses us from LJ, who's starting to take over this match with the quickness and the strikes. See, this match went for so long. We've cut a bit of it away here so we can get back into the story. Nice double A there. Can we now get LJ out of the picture as well? She's got 2 finishes herself. She's stunned, so surely now this is gonna be it. 1, 2, 3, and there we go. Finally over.
Celebration! You beat LJ and Buzz! Show your personality! The full range, nautical, brutal, supernatural, Hollywood!
Victory animations? Cap, I think you're steering off course here.
We weren't gonna capture victories, but after seeing you two champs lose, I got carried away. Hey, pretend this is WrestleMania!
This feels more like BCW than WrestleMania.
It's the win of a lifetime! Celebrate! Really?
So, what do you two think?
I think if you didn't have our respect before, you certainly have it after that match.
And the 3 of us, all of us really, seem to have a connection we can't deny.
So will you help me with Mutiny? I know none of you have picked a side.
We're picking one now. We've got your back. 100%.
And I think it's safe to say anyone in our oddly connected group feels the same way. But what's the plan?
Mutiny's been launching attacks against WWE since the beginning. I want to take a page out of their playbook and hit them on their home turf. At NXT.
Been there, done that.
I like it. In fact, it will be pretty easy for a group of former WWE champions who haven't publicly chosen a side to waltz into the Performance Center.
Punk will think we're there to join Mutiny. It's perfect.
And we'll happen to leave a side door open to sneak someone else in too, if you get my drift.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Let's remind the WWE Universe exactly who we are.
Apparently, CM Punk has some sort of major announcement regarding WrestleMania. I can't wait.
Mutiny Universe! What I have proven the past few months is that it only takes a spark to start a fire. One person to take a stand and change the trajectory of the whole business. Speaking of changing the business, let's address all those rumors about the WrestleMania main event. Surprise! It's bigger than that. This year, with Mutiny in charge, we're holding WrestleMania CM! And of course, yours truly will headline Mutiny's biggest show against...
Sorry, Punk. Change of plans.
Legend buys and jumped the barricade. And look who's with him. Mutiny's nemesis is back. That's right. This is unbelievable. No, Corey, this is beautiful. Punk's been fooling around, and now he's going to find out. Looks like Punk did want a taste of his own medicine. Punk's high kick back so fast, he didn't have time to blow a kiss. Is Punk going to get it? You got to be kidding me. This time, maybe we'll finally get some justice.
Yeah, maybe finally we will, as we have caught hold of CM Punk on the outside here. And as much as the Mutiny crowd are wanting CM Punk to come back strong from this, we finally get to get our hands on him. And we're not gonna take this moment lightly here, as we've got Punk on the outside. Oh, straight through the window we go, breaking it. Punk in all kinds of trouble here. And it feels good. It has to feel cathartic almost for Frankie Williams, who's been through so much in the last few months. His best friend, ex-partner, turning on him at Survivor Series. WWE losing. And on top of that, he gets fired from WWE, but he is back now and he is absolutely just wearing Punk out. And like I said, you can only imagine it has got to feel so good. For the first time in this My Rise, it feels like WWE has finally gotten the upper hand and changed the momentum on Mutiny as Punk is sent face first into that door. And oh, Miss Williams out of nowhere.
We gotta go.
Oh, yes. Michael Cole took the words out of my mouth there. But this feels like the beginning, not the end. We'll see what happens in the next episode. Once again, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you've all enjoyed as much as I have. If you have, please do leave a like and a subscription on the video and the channel, and we'll see you all back for the next one. But until then, bye bye.